Hi, hello, welcome to Physics World. Last video we discussed reflection of light, laws of reflection and types of reflection. What are the characteristics of image formed by a plane mirror? Reflected light can be reflected again. Based on the principle we construct a periscope. Multiple images, based on the multiple image principle we can construct a kaleidoscope. Next, today we are going to discuss about the structure of the human eye. Eyes help us to see all objects in our surroundings. What is inside our eyes? Eyes is one of the more important sense organ. It is therefore important to understand its structure and working. The eye has roughly spherical shape. The outer coat of the eye is white. It is tough so that it can protect the interior of the eye from accidents. Means human eye is roughly spherical shape. The white color part of the eye is tough. It can protect the interior part of the eye from accidents. In front of the eye is transparent. That layer is called cornea. Behind the cornea we find a dark muscular region is called iris. In the iris there is a small opening called pupil. The size of the pupil is controlled by the iris. In front of the eye there is a transparent layer is called cornea. Behind the cornea there is a dark muscular region is called iris. In the iris there is a small opening called pupil. The size of the pupil is controlled by the iris. Iris is the part of the eye which give distinctive color. When we say that a person has green eyes, we refer actually to the color of the iris. The iris control the amount of light entering into the eye. Behind the pupil of the eye there is a lens which is thicker in the center, thinner at the edges. The lens is convex lens. The lens focuses the light on the back of the eye on a layer called retina. The retina contains several nerve cells. Sensation felt by the nerve cells are then transmitted to the brain through the optic nerve. There are two kinds of cells: cones, which are sensitive to bright light, rods, which are sensitive to dim light. Cones senses color. At the junction of the optic nerve and the retina, there are no sensory cells. So, no vision is possible at that spot. This is called blind spot. Once again, I am repeated. What is inside our eyes? Eye has roughly spherical shape. The outer coat of the eye is white. It is tough. It can protect the interior part of the eye from accidents. Transparent front part of the eye is called cornea. Behind the cornea there is a dark muscular region is called iris. Iris has a small opening at the center is called pupil. Pupil size is controlled by the iris. Iris is responsible for the distinctive color of the eye. Behind the iris there is a eye lens. The eye lens is convex lens. Eye lens focuses the light at the back of the eye. That layer is called retina. Retina consists of sensory nerve cells. There are two types of sensory nerve cells, rods and cones. Cones are sensitive to bright light. Rods are sensitive to dim light. We identify the colors with the help of cones. At the junction of optic nerve to meet the retina, there are no sensory cells, so no vision is happen. That spot is called blind spot. Now let us see the blind spot. In the blind spot there are no nerve cells, so no vision is happen. We are doing one activity, how blind spot can be formed in our eye. Make a round mark and a cross on a sheet of paper with the spot to the right of the cross. The distance between the two marks may be 6 to 8 cm. Hold the sheet of paper at an arm length from the eye. Close your left eye. Look continuously at the cross. Move the sheet slowly towards you, keeping your eye on the cross. What do you find? Does the round mark disappear at some point? Now close your right eye. Look at the round mark now and repeat the activity. Does the cross mark disappear? The disappearance of the cross or round mark show that there is a point on the retina which cannot send messages to the brain when light falls on it. The impression of an image does not vanish immediately from the retina. It persists therefore about 1/16th of a second. So if still images of a moving object are flashed on the eye at a rate faster than 16 per second, then the eye perceives the object as moving. The impression of an image does not vanish immediately from the retina. It persists about 1/16th of the second. So if still images of a moving object are flashed on the eye at a rate faster than 16 per second, then the eye perceives the object as moving. Now let us see an activity. Get a square piece of cardboard of size 6 to 8 cm. Make 2 holes as shown in figure. Thread a string through the 2 holes. Draw or paste a cage on one side of the cardboard and a bird on the another side. Twist the string and make the cord trill rapidly. The movies that we see are actually a number of separate pictures in proper sequence. They are made to move across the eye, usually at the rate of 24 pictures per second. So we can see a moving picture. The most comfortable distance at which one can read with a normal eye is about 25 centimeters. Now we can see the defects of eye. Some persons can see the object close to them clearly but cannot see the distant object so clearly. This is called myopia or short sight. They can see the things nearby clearly, cannot see the distant object not clearly. That is called myopia, or we call it as short sight. This is corrected by using concave lens. Next, another defect. Some persons cannot see the objects nearby clearly, but they can see distant objects quite well. This is called hypermetropia, or we call it as long sight. Means the persons can able to see the far away objects clearly but cannot see the near objects clearly. That is called hypermetropia. This is corrected by convex lens. Sometimes, particularly in old age, eyesight becomes foggy. It is due to the eye lens becoming cloudy. When it happens, persons are said to have cataract. There is a loss of vision, sometimes extremely severe. It is possible to treat this effect. The opaque lens is removed and a new artificial lens is inserted. Modern technology has made this procedure simple and safer manner. Next, we go through the how can you take care of our eyes. It is necessary that you take proper care of your eyes. If there is any problem, you should go to an eye specialist, have a regular checkup. If advised, use suitable spectacles. Too little or too much light is bad for eyes. Insufficient light causes eye strain and headache. Too much light, like that of sun, a powerful lamp or a laser torch, can injure the retina. Do not look at the sun or a powerful light directly. Never rub your eyes. If particles of dust go into your eyes, wash your eyes with clean water. If there is no improvement, go to a doctor. Always read at the normal distance for vision. Do not read by bringing the book too close to your eyes or keeping it too far. Already we know that balanced diet, lack of vitamin A foodstuffs is responsible for many eye troubles. Most common amongst them is night blindness. One should therefore include in the diet components which have vitamin A, raw carrots, broccoli and green vegetables such as spinach and cod liver oil are rich in vitamin A. Eggs, milk, curd, cheese, butter, and fruits such as papaya and mango are also rich in vitamin A. If you take balanced diet, the balanced diet containing vitamin A, it reduces the effect of night blindness. Next one, visually impaired persons can read and write. Some persons, including children, can be visually impaired. They have very limited vision to see things. Some persons cannot see at all since birth. Some persons may lose their eyesight because of a disease or an injury. Such persons try to identify things by touching and listening to voices more carefully. They develop their other senses more sharply. However, additional resources can enable them to develop their capabilities further. Optical aids and non-optical aids for visually impaired. Here in this picture, Louis Braille, himself a visually challenged person, developed a system for visually challenged persons and published it in 1821. The present system was adopted in 1932. There is Braille code for common languages, mathematics and scientific notations. Many Indian languages can be read using the Braille system. In the Braille system has 63 dot patterns or characters. Each character represents a letter, a combination of letters, a common word, or a grammatical sign. Dots are arranged in cells of 2 vertical rows of 3 dots each. If this video is useful to you, please like, share and subscribe.